Thought it was a really hard-fought game. Proud of my guys' effort tonight. Thought we played very hard. We got down double figures in the first half, and that was a real breaking point where the game can get away from you. And we just hung in there. I thought we executed really well offensively early. We just didn't shoot the ball well, and that was early in the game. And we were able to make some as the game wore on, but those wide open shots. In order for us to beat a team like Purdue, we're gonna have to hit, instead of 6 for 27, we're gonna have to go 11 or 12 for 27. And I felt like at least 20 of those were wide open threes. Where we got them spread out, got their big guys out on the floor. We had open shots, and you just got to knock them down. Give them credit. Thought their strength of going inside, their rebounding, their physicality, put a lot of pressure on us. Our big guys were in foul trouble most of the game. And there was a huge disparity at the free throw line, which makes it hard to win. So, it was really proud of how our guys played. Again, I thought Klein's three was probably the biggest shot of the game. We had it at 6 there, and I think it was out of bounds underneath play, and there was 9 on the shot clock. We had played the possession well. It was late clock, and they got it into him. He came off a ball screen and buried a 3 right at the buzzer of the shot clock, and then Johnny Hill followed with a 3. It went from 6 to 12. Really those 2 possessions to me where the game, got away from us. But again, I thought we played well. I thought they did a lot of good things and just didn't do enough on the road to beat a really good team.
Coach, can you just speak to the impact that 1 second half possession had, where I think they got 3 fouls and then they ended up with a shooting foul for Haas? That got them into the bonus very quickly.
Yeah.
They got points out of it. It just seemed like it affected
Yeah,
things
when you get into the
around.
bonus, one of my big guys fouled out in 6 minutes. Another one, had 3. One had 4 in 20 minutes. The other one had 4 in 11 minutes. So, it's difficult. It's difficult, and not quite sure how you guard them on some of those. I thought our guys battled. We just got in really deep foul trouble, and then they were able to live at the line. And again, for us to hang in there when we give up 19 offensive rebounds and there's a 20 free throw disparity on the road, it shows a lot about the guts and the fight of our team. And I thought we did a lot of good things, just not enough to win.
Coach, Purdue is obviously really strong down low. What was your game plan to try to negate that ability in the post and limit their ability on the offensive glass?
Yeah, we tried to swarm as much as we could. You got to pick your poison a little bit. Guys like Klein and Matthias and Stevens, when he's in there, those guys can really shoot it. So you got to be careful. But we tried to swarm and dig and kind of get, at times we did, times we trapped AJ and Isaac, and they're good. And they see that every game. So they're so used to what teams are trying to do. So their guys do a good job of getting open spots and cutting. And a lot of times if guys step up and make shots, then it's really hard. If you look at the games they've lost, it's when they really haven't complimented those guys with shot making. And tonight, they made enough. Ryan's 3 threes I thought were huge, especially those 2 in the second half. And then, AJ just, again, getting us into the bonus. And then what you have to try to do is play to your strengths on the other end. We're more of out on the court. And I thought we did a lot of good things offensively. We took care of the ball. We only had 6 turnovers. We had 13 assists, and it would have been much higher had we made open shots that we weren't able to do. So again, they're hard to guard because of what they present physically, and we did our best. And when they're calling it tight like that on those guys, they're so big, and if they're going to call it's going to be really impossible to stop them.
Coach, rarely this year have they taken Swanigan out of the game late, and they got in trouble Saturday. He had a hard time guarding Irvin. Tonight, if you remember in the second half, they went more traditional. They went Edwards, Davis. How much do you think defensively that helped them down the stretch, because you guys are so good on the perimeter?
Yeah, I thought we were getting some good stuff when they had 2 big guys in, because I thought we got them spaced a little bit. And, look, we did good things, but at the end of the day, you still have to make the shot. But, I thought they went to Edwards at the 4, which helped a little bit, in terms of just getting another perimeter guy out there. They could switch a little more and not get it strung out on those ball screens. And, that's the versatility they have. That's why they're a good team. If Caleb's playing really well, they can go with him and another big. And if they're getting hurt by that, they go Edwards at the 4 and bring in a shooter like Klein or Matthias And, that's what they did tonight, and it was a good formula for them.
Purdue got out-rebounded for the first time all season at Michigan on Saturday tonight. It's 45-24,
Yeah.
and especially the 19 on offense.
Yeah.
I mean, that you weren't
Tough.
getting rewarded for a lot of your defensive
Yeah, I mean, I
possessions.
thought we were initially the first possession, the first shot of the possession, we were doing a pretty good job. Just couldn't keep those guys off the glass. And, I'd have to watch the film. A lot of it is just sometimes a bigger, stronger guy is just out muscling you. And, I thought we were fighting. I thought we played hard. I'm sure there were opportunities we could have blocking out a little bit better, but that's a huge strength of theirs. I mean, they're plus 11 in the conference on the boards, and they imposed their will on the glass tonight, and it was a big reason why they won.
Chris, does that start kind of what you feared? You talked a little bit yesterday about the slow starts kind of killing you, and it seemed like, again, tonight, despite the fouls and all that really kind of put you guys in a hole again.
Yeah, we missed wide open shots early. I was thought we got Trey had 2 wide open looks and a layup. I thought Alex had a couple open shots. Lumpkin had a wide open shot, and gave them a cushion. And then would we get down 30-15 or something like that? It was 14 or 15 point lead, and I was really proud of how we closed the half. And that was we hadn't really been doing that. In games we'd gotten off to those starts against really good teams on the road, we've kind of folded a little bit. And I was really proud about how we kept fighting, but it is important for us to get off to a good start. We're very perimeter oriented, so we got to see the ball go in a little bit. And, we weren't able to do that early. Then we settled down, but weren't able to climb all the way back. I think we got it, as close as 5 maybe, 5 in the second half or 4, and but weren't able to get all the way back.
Coach, you guys were 6 of 27 from behind the arc, but 19 of 29 on 2-point shots. Was it simply the shots weren't falling, or could the shot selection have been a little better?
No, I thought we got good shots. I really did. I mean, we might have forced a couple at the end of a clock, but I mean, that was the game. We wanted to space them. We're a team that, their last 3 games we've been in double figures from 3, so that's a big part of our game. And, I thought we had pretty clean looks. I mean, obviously you got to look at the tape and see for yourself, but I was pleased with how we were playing offense. I just kept telling our guys to keep shooting open shots, keep being aggressive, and, I thought we made some, like you said, as the game wore on, we got better, but we never really got hot from 3 like we can, which in order for us to beat this team, we need to make, instead of 6, we would have to make 11 or 12 of those, and we just weren't able to do that. All right, guys. Thank you, guys.